Okay, this is the Kanjo SJ. It is $1,370,000, 1,027,500 for the trade price. It's a two-door car, obviously. Now let's test drive this thing out. Okay, the Kanjo SJ. Good braking, good handling, turning. I mean, everything about the car is good, so I really can't say much about this. So let's just move straight on to the next one. Game over! I'll be honest, the Penetrator is one of the few cars I actually don't like the look of. This is $880,000, so it's actually not too expensive. This is the prize right this week. You can win it by coming top 5 for 3 days in a row. The car, well, like I said, is ugly, so I'm probably not going to go for it, but you guys can. I'm not stopping you. Let's test drive this thing out. Before, I still thought this car was ugly, and I still think this car is ugly, so don't go for it. It's a two-door car, and the one strange thing I find about this is it's a supercar. I don't think it should be a supercar. I think it should be a sports car at the very least. Right, this is the Jester. One of my favourite cars in the game. Probably the best looking sports car in my opinion. Out of the old cars category. It's probably on my top 5. Let me know if you guys want me to do a top 5 best looking cars in my opinion. $240,000. It's a two-door car, obviously. It's a sports car, which, to be honest, I feel like it should be a supercar because it's a really nice looking car. Anyway, let's move on to the test drive. Brakes well, handles well, performs well. I really can't think of anything bad to say about the Jester. The Jester is still one of my favourite cars to this day, so I'm just gonna say go for it. I really don't have anything to say about this car. And now we got the cliffhanger. Okay, this is a motorcycle. It can only seat 2 people, and it's $225,000. Let's test drive this thing out. Right off the bat, I'm just gonna say no. This is the Corvette. It's a two-door car, and it is $138,000. Let's test drive this thing out. Okay, I'm just gonna say it straight up. Yes, I would recommend it because I'm a sucker for old cars. So yes, I would recommend the Corvette. Uh, let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is the Turismo Maggio. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. But this car is worth $2,845,000. Expensive. It's a two-door car and it is a supercar. Looks pretty much like a supercar to me. So let's test drive this thing out. Okay, so this car, great tuning, braking, handling, everything is good. The car brakes well, like I just said before. I really can't say much about the car, but it is good. I have upgraded it before. I even have a video out with Kurt upgrading this car. And it was a lot of fun. Let's move on to the next one! Okay, I gotta tell you guys, I loved upgrading this car beforehand. I upgraded this car with Kurt, and I came up with the name called Big Butt Car, because that's quite literally what this car has, a massive butt. Anyway, this car is, that sounded so wrong to say, but I'm just glad I got it out. We got the 1.5 million, two-door car, sports classic. Let's just show this thing out. Forever, this car will be known as the Big Butt Car, but it is also known as the Corvette D1. Great car, handles, brakes, everything about this car is great, so yeah, I would recommend it, the Big Butt Car. Let's move on to the next one. This is the Streetster, but I really don't know why it's in the sports category. It should be in the SUV. Let's test drive this thing out. Okay, so the Streetster is a four-door car, $500,000, so it's actually not too pricey at all. The car handles well, brakes well, but I'm not a huge fan of the looks, okay? So I'm going to say no, but only because I'm not a fan of the looks. Let's move on to the next one. But I have to do 99 laps. This is the Anna Silvestre. This is a two-door car. It is $990,000. Pricey for a car like this. Let's just drive it out. See if it's worth the price. Okay, the Silvestre is a good car. It can take corners, brakes well, handles well. I'm not sure how I feel about the looks though. So for this one, I'm gonna have to say maybe. I know that's not what you really want to hear, but yeah, I'd have to say maybe. I don't really know either way. I guess it comes down to personal preference of this car. Let's move on to the next one. $875,000. That's how much this car has cost. Two-door car, sports classic. And I I don't know why, but I see this car a lot in test rides. So let's just move on to the test drive. Okay, so I'll be honest, the car has great speed. Turning and handling is okay, but braking needs to be improved. Um, I'm gonna say no, only because I don't really like the look of this car, but I haven't actually taken a look at the upgrades, so I guess if you guys want me to do it, 5 likes on this video, but I doubt this is 5 likes anyway, so let's move on to the next car. Also known as Doc Hudson from the movie Cars. Don't believe me? Take a look at the front. I know the white color is kind of off-putting, but still, the point is, this is basically Doc Hudson from the movie Cars. Anyway, $575,000, not a bad price for a car like this. 2-door car. Let's test drive this thing out. It's also known as a muscle car. Okay, the car takes corners well, brakes well, hands up. There's not much I can say about the car. It does perform well, so I'm just gonna say yes. It's not a bad car at all. This is a supercar. It is a 2-door car, and it is $1,603,000. What a weird price for a car. It should really be just $1,600,000. Anyway, let's test drive this thing out. Okay, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I think the braking could be improved. The turning is good, and the handling is good on the car. But the only thing that needs to be improved a bit on this car, in my opinion, is the braking. The braking is probably the biggest downfall of every car, I reckon. But yeah, I'd recommend this. It's alright looking car. Maybe it's a car me and Kirk could do one day. If you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.